Hey team, I wanted to make another video because I was actually talking about this with JC Demi, my friend, in person. I was reading or listening to this audiobook and it had a lot of really great potential, but kind of somewhere in the middle it got like the characters kind of morphed, and then it kind of became more person centric and romance centric, and that it was not like, I didn't like how the romance was portrayed. I didn't like how it was, like the chemistry of the characters, just things like that. And then it wasn't as classy, just these little things that are real in real relationships, and though they're not bad in real relationships, but then the plot started feeling rushed and out of, I felt like it was almost out of nowhere, because it was very promising at the beginning, and then it kind of just descended into, no, this was a really good start to a book, what's going on? And I was talking with my friend about this, and we were kind of talking about, about what to do. She said, "Oh, when that's the case, I almost want to read it because then I don't know, she can give advice, she can critique it, and I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it, and it was rushed. It was kind of helter skelter, and then the same thing happened to the exact, like, the next book that I picked up. There's this great author, and then it was like rushed, and then rushed romance, and it's like, just stop. And there's a right way to rush romance, and like the second one I read, it wasn't like so badly rushed, but it's just kind of, I was having a moment, because it was like good storyline, good plot, and likable characters, and I like a good romance story, but I just felt like some of the things were poorly written. And again, not in real life. It would have been fine if they were real life people, kind of walking, talking in their real time here and there. Kind of a nerdy cliche moment that wasn't like as classy, cute, oh sure, okay, fine, but I'm just thinking, how do you feel about those stories? And I've commented before where I was reading something, and it felt like someone had hacked the story and kind of taken it over, and was doing it super poorly. And so, it's kind of comparable. It's in this circumstance, and so I kind of just wanted to touch base and see how everybody feels about that. Just kind of a curious thing. Would like to hear your opinions, thoughts, feedback. I do like romance stories. I've read a number of them especially when I was younger. And they had very good chemistry. I've read some, more experimental things too, and I've made, videos about romances, and as well as books that I've read on this channel, and so there's been a lot of that. But just interested in your opinions. Please let me know how you feel about that sort of thing. And again, I will talk to you later.